Dr. Bonnie Henry had a stern message for British Columbians during her Monday briefing. To stop the spread of COVID-19, we need to do more. But those who have been following government guidelines are wondering what more they can do.
I'm asking you now as much as possible, more than you've ever done before, to stay home.
BC's provincial health officer says daily COVID cases are still too high and could easily skyrocket to levels that bring in even more restrictions. Limits on social events and gatherings have been in effect since November, the public feeling the COVID fatigue.
Well, I think it's kind of frustrating because we've all been doing as much as we can.
Health officials often acknowledge the majority of us are following the rules. But 10 months into a global pandemic, there are still some who don't seem to get it.
They just don't listen, or they've got their minds made up about this or that, and they're not going to change.
Just this week, Vancouver police issued a $2,500 fine to a man operating a makeshift nightclub out of his downtown apartment, and he could be facing more charges.
There's a fine structure in place. It is being realigned with the Emergency Program Act, which will allow for fines that can be issued under the Emergency Program Act, which in fact can go up to $10,000.
My ask of you is to take a step back.
With supply issues slowing down BC's vaccination effort for the coming weeks, some understand the tough love from the top doc, even if they're already doing their part.
If you know you're doing everything you can, you know you're doing it. And so just getting the message out there for the people who maybe aren't doing it, probably the best way to go.
I think we all have to kind of try and follow our leadership because otherwise we're just all going in different directions.
In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.